Spencer, really was a superb game for spectators, neutrals particularly. Probably a nightmare for managers. I thought it could have been about 7-6. But what's your reaction to the game?
Well, we're ecstatic in there. When you win in the last 30 seconds, it sort of had 0-0 written all over it. I thought the first half was appallingly bad from both sides. Our quality totally let us down, and didn't think we competed particularly well. I don't think they really hurt us either. I just thought it was a very, very poor first half. Second half, I thought we stepped up. I don't think we were fantastic, but we created 4 or 5 fantastic opportunities. We missed at least a couple of sitters, and you just thought this isn't going to be our day, and you'll take the point and move on. Then Tom Lovelock's made one fantastic save, the only thing he had to do in the second half, to keep it at 0-0. And then in the last 30 seconds, obviously, you get the free kick so close to the box, and he hits the first one into the wall, and you think, well, there it goes. And then a fantastic volley into the corner of the net, and you saw the reaction of the players when the goal went in, how much it means, and that shows what the dressing room is. What we've got, we're working really hard, and they deserved it after the last couple of weeks where I thought we did reasonably well at Welling, and we've had this very tough run. So that shows the determination, and I think we certainly deserved it in chances created during the game, and it's a very, very happy dressing room, and rightly so. I've told them to really enjoy it. It's a fantastic result for the club, and we'll move on to the next one.
Yeah, I mean, last week at Welling, I thought you were very unlucky to have come away with nothing there. And as you say, they seem a very tight-knit group, but they really deserved it today. But goal scoring really is a little bit of a problem to yourself, because you say you had lots of clear-cut chances.
Well, who would have said, I think Reece had 3 fantastic chances, and it wasn't his day. And Dan Bennett, I mean, he's had 2 absolute sitters for him, and these things happen. I'd be more disappointed if we weren't creating that amount of chances, and we've created a lot of chances in the second half today. So it wasn't particularly pretty. It was difficult. I thought that Basingstoke worked very hard, were very physical, and it did look like it was going to be a 0-0. But we're very, very pleased, and we'll move on to the next one, knowing the battle we're in. But it showed the spirit of the dressing room, and it's important we showed the fans that if they had any doubts whatsoever, the players that they've got playing in the Farnborough shirts really are showing 100% determination.
Spencer, you've got Thurrock, are a bit of an up and down side. Whenever I see them, they seem to play well, but their league position proves that they don't. But what's your reaction to them?
From what I've heard, and we'll have them watched obviously, is they changed the manager about 6 weeks ago, and they've brought in a lot of very quality players, and they've had like us, they've had a very difficult month of fixtures. They had Woking, they had Chelmsford twice, and so perhaps the results are slightly misleading. That they are really putting everything into avoiding this relegation situation. So a very, very difficult game for us.
Yeah, and goals are hard to come by. The embargo's lifted. Have you any plans to sign anybody now that Reece Connolly will be going back?
Yes, we're close to a couple, the fact that we were allowed Reece to keep this extra week has taken a little bit of pressure off. One target in particular is close, but it's still not done, and we know we've got to get 1 if not 2 strikers in, and we will wait and see, and it's got to be the right player. We're under tough budget constraints, but we know we need a couple of strikers in, but I don't want to panic into bringing in somebody that the club can't afford, and so we'll make sure it's the right player for the club.
And I've got to ask you, are you any nearer to finding a buyer for the club? I hear rumours that there are people probably looking, but is there any positive reaction?
The news to me, if they're looking, could they come and have a word? No, we're just getting the accounts sorted at the moment, and we got some accountants in, and we're getting things under control. I've only been really dealing with it now for 10 days, so the Turner and Butler are putting together proposals for people that are interested, so I'm hoping, well, I know that will be up and available from next week. So to my knowledge, there's nobody's actually come forward directly, and they'd be very welcome.
It just shows with my question and Spencer's answer how rumours are rife around football clubs these days. Anyway, thank you, Spencer, and best of luck.
That's it.